The number one pick in the NBA draft goes to not the Utah Jazz at 17 wins or the Washington Wizards at 18 wins, but to the Dallas Mavericks at 39 wins, who had a mere 1.8% chance to receive the number one pick. According to history, this is not the first time an anomaly has struck in the draft, and it certainly won't be the last. So how did we get here? The Dallas Mavericks were competing in the play-in tournament last month and were quickly bounced from playoff contention due to the injury of star player Kyrie Irving. Few gave any thought to them receiving a high draft pick, let alone the number one pick. For context, the NBA and NHL do what is called a lottery draft pick. This is to limit tanking and create a randomized draft order, but generally the worst teams receive the best picks. Something to keep in mind, there have been a fair share of questionable draft picks given to teams who just lost a major player in a trade. LeBron James left for Cleveland to Miami. Cleveland then received the number one pick 3 out of the next 4 years. Chris Paul was traded from the Pelicans to the Clippers, and then the Pelicans received the number one pick. Anthony Davis leaves the Pelicans for the Lakers, and who gets the number one pick? The Pelicans. Luka, this season, gets traded from Dallas to the Lakers, and who receives the number one pick but the Dallas Mavericks. With this in mind, do you trust the random order of the lottery, or is the NBA pulling strings for big-time players to be on big-time franchises in order to generate more viewership and revenue for the NBA? As a reminder, not even NBA 2K allowed that trade to transpire between Luka and AD, but the NBA did, and without hesitation. Whatever side you're on, the stats speak for themselves, and as the saying goes, numbers never lie unless they're forged. My name is Ben Cal, and that is my assessment.